in life when you know that you done gave max effort and left everything on the floor. So like I had to tell my daughter yesterday. My daughter dances for the Jazzettes. Shout out to the Jazzettes in Portsmouth, Virginia. When you do all that you can do and you leave everything on the floor, meaning when you give max effort in every single move, whether you're working out, on your job, for your business, right, with your family, the way you love on your wife, the way you love on your kids, the way you love yourself, when you give max effort and do it with a kind heart, you will be rewarded by God for your efforts and for the work that you put in. As always, faith without works is dead. So if you do not put in the work, do not expect success to happen for you, right? Let somebody just come past you and just drop off a tank of money, right? And those things do happen. Somebody just come to you and hand you that job. But when they do that, you still gotta prove to the world that you belong there. So even if somebody give you an opportunity, do not let them down or let yourself down by being lazy. Get up and grind. Show the world that you belong there. We spend too much time saying, I can't do that. That's not my fault, so I'm gonna look the other way. Right? But when are you gonna hold yourself accountable and start doing the things in life that you need to do? We let life pass us by when it's a chance out here for everybody to be successful. Whatever that success looks like to you, whatever that success looks like for your kids, for you and your wife, for your relationship, you have to make the choice to be great. Make the choice to do the things that you need to do in life and push yourself past your breaking point. So when you get tired, you dig deep and find that energy that you need to find. When you feel like walking out your relationship, find that energy that you need to say, okay, baby, let's sit down and talk. Right? When you feel like walking out on that job because you're tired of the foolery. As they always say, never leave one until you got another one in the bag. But when you feel like walking out that job, think through that situation. And say, if I walk out now, where is it going to set me up for later? Am I walking out to something greater? Or am I walking out just because of my frustration? Right? When you sit there, you have a conversation with your kids and they're getting on your nerves. Think through. Is this a moment, a teaching moment? Or is this a moment where I should be disciplining them? Right? Disciplining them, right? I'm country, so y'all excuse me. Right? So, in life, when you working out, think through. It's just a little temporary pain. It's a little temporary pain that I gotta put myself through. Right? Just a little temporary pain. And before you know it, you're gonna get that second wind. Before you know it, you're gonna get that momentum back. Before you know it, you're gonna be more determined to make it through it than you was when you first started. You're gonna be more determined to be consistent because your body gonna start feeling good. You're gonna be more determined to say, I done committed myself to something. I'm gonna stay consistent at this, right? I'm gonna have the courage to push through. And my confidence is up here now, to where can't nobody knock it down, right? Sometimes in life, pressure, we have to push ourselves through it, right? And on the other side of that, as they always say, pressure produces diamonds, right? You already a diamond, but sometimes you gotta go through that pressure so you can actually see the transformation in your life, right? And when you go through pressure which is adversity, pressure would be grief. I done been through it. I lost a child, right? I done been through it to where didn't feel like my life was worth living, right? I done been through it to where career sabotage was there. I done been through it to where family situations happen, right? I done been through it to where I wanted something now, but then God wasn't allowing me to have it right then, right? I done been through it to where I wanted to give up. But if I would have gave up, the negative impact that would have had, not only on me, but on my family, to where the lifestyle that I live today, I wouldn't be able to talk about it. So sometimes you're gonna go through adversity, you're gonna go through pressure. And that pressure is something for you to have a part of your story. So when you tell the outside part of how you got from down here in the mud to good to great, and then you maintain that throughout the rest of your life, it's what really matters. Because you have a story. You done went through something. And in order sometimes to enjoy that trophy, sometimes you gotta lose. And it ain't the fact that you just physically lost. It's the fact that you lost. You may consider it a failure, but it was a challenge. And you took that challenge and you learned from it. And when you learn from that challenge, or that obstacle, that adversity, you learn from it, you know what you need to do next time. Because you study, elevating, and motivating yourself to seek a new level in life, to where you always jump into that next phase of your life. So never stop learning. Never stop being great. Never let anyone get in your head to tell you that you cannot do something. Because you can. You just have to put your mind to it, right? So I wanted to show y'all, like, it was moments in the workout to where, yes, I got tired, but I had to push through, right? So pick what it is that you want in life. Sometimes you already know. Even the things that don't seem hard, do them anyway. Because that's going to build you up mentally and physically and emotionally and spiritually to handle anything that everyone throws at you, right? Not saying that you always going to be always so laid back, let people walk over you. No. But you're going to be confident within yourself. You're going to always have the 4 C's: consistency, commitment, courage, and confidence, right? To know who you are, what you will and will not put up with, what you do stand for. And as a man, you have to stand for something because it impacts everything around you. From your job to your family, to your children, to your wife, to your significant other, whoever that may be to you, right? Even as a young man, when you're pursuing life, stand for something. Get out there and grind. Don't wait for somebody to hand you something. And go get it. So as always, keep the faith, keep grinding, keep God first, and then go put in the work.